The world lost someone wonderful a couple of weeks ago, and I want to talk about him. Hello, I'm the Mindset Barista, and I'm journaling about a guy called Jason who I used to work with a few years ago. On Friday night, I was just scrolling through Facebook and I was deeply shocked to find out that this wonderful guy in his mid-40s has been lost to the world. And I was devastated. And after a few minutes of crying pretty bloody hard and reading all the amazing comments that people have made on a post that one of his best friends made about him, I suddenly had a voice in my head that said, wait a minute, you've not seen him for years. You've not spoken to him for years. You only worked with him for 2 or 3 years. And then I thought, no, that's okay, because I can still grieve him. Because I still knew who he was and I still saw how wonderful he was. And I can still grieve for that loss because the world has lost him. It's not me. And I want to cherish his memory, honour his memory by just talking a little bit about the impact he had on my life. So Jason was just what appeared on the surface to be a very normal guy, but he had a very unusual spirit. And the best way I can describe him is as a big, amazing beacon of light. He just had this ability to make you smile and laugh, and when I think of him, I feel extraordinarily lucky that I immediately see his face with a big smile on it. I can hear him laughing. That's just how he was. And he also had the most amazing brain. He was so clever. So clever. I mean, fascinatingly, mind-blowingly clever. We had conversations in the office about the maddest stuff. And he would go into things that I had no clue how to understand, but it was still fascinating. And that coupled with this beautiful, generous-hearted, bright, warm energy was just perfect. What a lovely guy. There is a massive Jason-shaped gap in a lot of people's lives. And I feel very lucky to have known him. When you read the comments that people left on that post on Facebook that I saw on Friday, wow, he clearly touched a lot of lives. And I just want to say that if there are people in your life that you've lost, that have fleeted through your lives, even for a brief period, it's okay to grieve them, even if you've not spoken to them for years. Or you have the right to grieve, and you also have the right to be very thankful that they were here in your life, and that amongst all of the shock and the feeling of loss is the thing that's risen above for me, that I feel incredibly lucky to have known him. Very grateful indeed. He once said to me, and this will stay with me, it came back up in my memory on Friday. He once said to me, the most beautiful thing, most generous thing, he said, Emma, when you walk into a room, it's like the whole room fills with sunshine. And that was exactly the effect he had on so many people. He was the sunshine. He brought that into everywhere he was, and he seemed quiet and unassuming, and wasn't a dominant, assertive force in any room. except for the fact he was just a beautiful person. And I want to thank you, Jason, for showing us how it's done. And all my love to his friends and family. I'll see you all soon. Thank you for listening.